Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Pierce now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go play action. Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
That's another Jaguars.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. A nice little gain on the ground.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
To Travis Etienne. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and
back to the air. Lawrence. Throw caught at the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Little knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Jaguars
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now run here with Tyjae Spears. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Catch is made. That's the rookie out of North Carolina. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground and
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Finds his fullback. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that
touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Butker on now to kick this one away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars have running back Bayshul Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And as we work our way through November, you see here he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. Tootin gets it from the gun. Now a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down game to Tootin. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
He's brought down before the return gets far. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on 2nd and short. They run once more to Spears. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
Spears running behind center. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 25-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Now here he goes. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Spears. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Pierce now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. On the give, it's Tootin. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
On play action now, Lawrence. He's got a man left. This gets forward to around the 29. It is Noel Williams who made the play defensively.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6 and a first down as well. All set to go now from the 35. Hand off to Tootin. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finding Thomas near the sidelines. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
He's taken out of bounds behind the
Now
line.
Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
19 yards. That's another.
Lawrence now off the play action. He gets this one to Strange. And they bring him down around the 34. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
They go right back to Etienne. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Inside give here for Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 4th and goal.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air, Mahomes. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Jukes away from one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Back to the air. Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of...
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a give to Spears. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Lawrence to throw it. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Etienne gets it on the draw. And they're on him on the outside. He kicked it away from the middle, but it will not get close to the marker. It's 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. He's got this at the 27. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. On 1st down, Spears. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Mahomes. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he'll get it up to the 44. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Mahomes now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
It's up the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pick.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. That one's complete over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. to the air on 3rd and long. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Brian Thomas Jr. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's making a bid for it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
The Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On play action now, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Takes it in at the 21. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. All set to go now from the 35. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A gain of 6.
6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
To the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. Think of it this way. It's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on 1st down.
1-yard gain.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Kansas City sends out its punt team, and this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Caught, nice gain left side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Inside handoff goes to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Kayvon Thibodeau on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs' 35-yard
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Brenton Strange. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Back to the air, Lawrence brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 8 yards.
Slot man in motion left.
And goal.
They're going to run with Etienne. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Taken down behind the
It's after
line
plays
scrimmage.
like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. They're going to try with Etienne. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Now 2nd and 6.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Finds the in route complete. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. He'll throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Punt team on the field. And they could elect to just take the safety here. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Still has some space up near midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. It's now
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Gotta hurry this to the line.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
He'll look to throw it.
The 24-yard line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
First down.
Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third.
14-yard line.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Cut out left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing
Brings
now.
up third down and 2.
Got his man. Thomas has it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here comes
Brings up
second and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
It's now third.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Now to throw. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers.
Cam Little to kick
All
off
set for the
the
kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. He's got it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
At the 43-yard line.
Trying to push deep downfield. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
The coverage by Jarian Jones.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.